recognizing that sustained watch over the Nigerian waters is imperative. Considering the diverse security threats inherent in the maritime domain, the Nigerian Navy diligently executes patrols, surveillance, and interdictions to secure maritime corridors. Naval exercises are conducted to enhance indigenous production, fortify the fight against piracy, tackle issues pertaining to crude oil theft and other illicit activities on the Nigerian maritime domain. Welcome to Nigerian Navy in Focus. My name is Oluwatoyosi Awotunde, your dependable navigational guide on the high seas. Today's edition of the program features the flag-off ceremony of the Chief of the Naval Staff Annual Sea Inspection, tagged Nchekwa Oshimiri 2023. Join us as we set sail on this captivating journey as we bring you excerpts from this historical event. It is the first for the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala. But before then, let's peep into the Admiralty logbook.
On the Admiralty logbook this week. On Tuesday, 28th November 2023, Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala, Admiralty Medal, joined other service chiefs, Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Lagbaja, Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, Chief of Defense Intelligence, Major General Emmanuel Udayandeye, and Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, to accompany the Honorable Minister of Defense, Mohammed Badaru Abubakar, and Honorable Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Mohammed Bello Matawali, on an operational visit to Maiduguri, the capital of Borno State, northeast Nigeria. The visit was meant to assess the security situation in the theater of operations, both at the front line and in the cities. While in Maiduguri, the minister was at the headquarters of Joint Task Force Operation Hadinkai, the air component of Operation Hadinkai, the Borno State Government House, and also visited wounded soldiers, where he eulogized troops for heroic fight against terrorism. Earlier, on Saturday 25th of November 2023, the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala, was accompanied by the Flag Officer Commanding Naval Training Command, NAVTRAC, Rear Admiral P.C. Nwatu, and other senior naval officers on inspection of Nigerian Navy Intelligence School, Ubima, Ikwere local government area of Rivers State. On same day, Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral E.I. Ogala, was received by the Commander Nigerian Navy Ship Pathfinder, Commodore D.O.C. Igbo, for the commissioning ceremony of 1/21 officers' transit quarters at the base in Rumolumuni, Rivers State.
On Friday, 24th November 2023, Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala, embarked on an inspection of the proposed site and facility for the relocation of headquarters of Naval Training Command from Apapa, Lagos State to a more spacious and permanent site in Eleme, Rivers State. In his company were Flag Officer Commanding Naval Training Command, Rear Admiral P.C. Nwatu, among other very senior officers of the Nigerian Navy.
It was a cool, breezy morning with relatively calm waters on Friday 24th of November 2023 at the Federal Ocean Terminal on a port in Rivers State, Nigeria.
As melodies from the Nigerian Navy Band rent the air, there is a profound sense of anticipation, as no doubt an important event is about to take place on board the Nigerian Navy ship NNS Kada. It is the annual Chief of the Naval Staff Sea Inspection exercise, and this is the first since the appointment of Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala, Admiralty Medal, as the 22nd Indigenous Chief of Naval Staff on 19th of June 2023. Titled Nchekwa Oshimiri, an Igbo phrase that translates as protection of the waters. The 2023 exercise is properly situated within the core constitutional mandate of the Nigerian Navy. It is just one of several exercises executed by the Nigerian Navy each year, with the overarching goal of ensuring the safety and security of Nigeria's maritime domain, fostering legitimate dealings, and enhancing the nation's overall well-being. The Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Mohammed Bello Matawali, was the special guest of honor at this auspicious occasion. Graciously clad in a typical South attire, he was welcomed on board NNS Kada.
For the occasion, sir, we are taking for the cap, sir. Yes, sir. You're welcome aboard, sir.
I request, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
The minister was then led to helicopter deck of the ship for the proper commencement of the flag off of the exercise.
I have the honor to announce the arrival of the special guest of honor, Honorable Minister of State for Defense, His Excellency Dr. Bello Mohammed Matawali, MNI.
The Nigerian Navy proudly presents its formidable fleet, comprising 2 helicopters, 13 warships, 88 speedboats, and the remarkable force of 4,000 personnel for Nchekwa Oshimiri, Kasi 2023. The flag officer commanding Eastern Naval Command and officer in tactical command of the exercise, Rear Admiral O.K. Oluwagbiri, gave a background and essence of the exercise.
The Chief of Naval Staff Annual Sea Inspection is an exercise that is conducted yearly to enhance the operational readiness of the fleet for the attainment of the Nigerian Navy's strategic objectives. It is also to further project the capacity of Nigerian Navy as well as assess its capability to deal with the ever-evolving security issues that emanate within the nation's maritime space. This year, a total of 13 ships, 88 boats, 2 helicopters, 2 special boat service elements, 4 maritime domain awareness facilities, 4 operation bases, 2 support units, as well as 4 platforms belonging to some crucial stakeholders in the maritime sector will be participating in the exercise. This is apart from at least 4,000 personnel in various locations that will equally be taking part. The platforms and the personnel will be rehearsed in maritime security operations drills covering crude oil theft, piracy, and illegal fishing, in addition to carrying out independent patrols, gunnery, and communication exercises, as well as fleet maneuvers. It was Tacitus, a Roman historian and politician, who over 2,000 years ago said, and I quote, that truth is confirmed by inspection and delay, falsehood by haste and uncertainty, unquote. That is why the inspection of the platforms and procedures during the conduct of exercise Nchekwa Oshimiri will not be a hurried one, but will be very, very detailed. And I'm sure that over the next 4 days, the true state of the Nigerian Navy fleet as one of the most professional and operational naval forces in the world, capable of shaping any security outcome in the best interests of Nigeria, will be confirmed. At this juncture, I want to place on record the support and guidance received from the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral A.I. Ogala, over the last 5 months, and especially in making exercise Nchekwa Oshimiri a reality. Sir, I'd like to say that your fleet is ready to protect the wealth as well as the territorial integrity of the nation. And this, sir, you will witness during the exercise. Finally, while anticipating the maximum commitment from participants during the exercise, I, on behalf of the Chief of Naval Staff, officers, ratings, and civilian staff of the Nigerian Navy, sincerely appreciate from the depth of our hearts all our distinguished invited guests who have graced this occasion. We also wish those who will be sailing with us a memorable experience. And as we say in the Navy, following seas, God bless, and onward together.
The Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala, Admiralty Medal, in his welcome address, said the annual Chief of Naval Staff Sea Inspection was aimed at assessing the operational state and readiness of the Nigerian Navy fleet to counter emerging maritime security threats in line with the country's constitutional mandate.
The Chief of Naval Staff annual sea exercise and inspection is aimed at assessing the operational state and readiness of our fleet to counter these emerging maritime threats in line with our mandate. It is necessary for the Nigerian Navy to fully prepare in all respects to support existing domestic and regional maritime security initiatives and strategies put in place by the federal government of Nigeria. This year's exercise, which is going to be flagged off today by the Honorable Minister of State for Defense, is nicknamed Exercise Nchekwa Oshimiri. That means protection of the seas in Igbo language. Accordingly, the exercise is designed to improve cooperation and intelligence sharing towards enhancing the collective capabilities of maritime stakeholders in Nigeria against maritime crimes. And that is why we have other agencies of government that participate in maritime policing taking part in this exercise. This year's exercise is particularly relevant considering the strategic nature of the Gulf of Guinea and Nigeria's maritime environment and the attendant threats to the enormous resources that are within the domain. The Gulf of Guinea also is being a major sea lane of commerce and communication. This exercise is also designed to see our effectiveness, to assess our effectiveness with respect to ensuring safe sea lanes of communication for maritime trade to thrive within our region. It is therefore imperative for Nigeria that Nigeria builds and improve capacities to secure its maritime domain. Hence, the exercise presents an opportunity for the Nigerian Navy to test its readiness in this regard. I'm confident that the exercise will positively impact on our readiness for combat operations and expose other maritime agencies to the benefits of interagency cooperation. It is noteworthy that the International Maritime Bureau have already delisted Nigeria from the list of piracy-prone nations. Reports from other regional stakeholders and even local stakeholders have also indicated improvements in legitimate shipping activities and reduction in crime rates in crimes in Nigerian waters. We need to sustain these gains, and that is why this exercise is very important for us to assess our capability to continue to sustain gains that have already been made. There has also been a rise in oil production as a result of our efforts of our maritime security operations, collaboration with other agencies. We hope that the nation will soon surpass our crude oil quota. These achievements will be attributed to the sustained presence of Nigerian Navy ships on other platforms at sea. and increased regional synergy facilitated by exercises such as the one we are here flag off today.
The sea inspection exercise, beyond serving as a platform to showcase the Navy's capabilities, will prepare her personnel to face the challenges of maintaining maritime safety and security in Nigeria. Additionally, it offers valuable experiences to naval officers and personnel, further honing their skills and instilling in them the necessary practices and duties required to protect the nation's maritime domain. In his address, the Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Mohammed Bello Mutawalli, emphasizes the importance of the Navy's performance to the economic growth of Nigeria.
The exercise marks a significant milestone in assessing the Nigerian Navy's capability and exerting strategic influence over Nigeria's area of maritime interest, which covers the Gulf of Guinea. Our nation's maritime interests in the Gulf of Guinea hold immense strategic and economic significance. It is within this vast maritime space that we find abundant natural resources, regional and international trade routes, as well as opportunity for economic growth.
He implores the officers and personnel of the Nigerian Navy to remain unwavering in their commitment to ensuring the safe and secure maritime domain of the country, paving the way for a robust and prosperous economy.
The exercise is a testimony to the Nigerian Navy's dedication to safeguarding the nation's maritime resources, protecting our territorial waters, and ensuring the safety of our maritime trade routes. By utilizing this exercise, it is fullest potential. The Nigerian Navy continues to demonstrate its resolve to promote regional security, attract investment, and foster sustainable economic growth. The exercise will also afford the Nigerian Navy the prospect of boldness to strategic presence, as well as projecting influence in creating safer and more secure maritime environment.
Mutawalli said the efforts emplaced by Navy to organize the exercise, which he said was aimed at ridding the country's maritime environment of crimes in all ramifications, was impressive.
As we look to the future, let us envision a Gulf of Guinea where the rule of law prevails to sea, where economic activities flourish, unimpeded by the threat of maritime crimes, and where our collective security effort ushers in an era of unprecedented peace and prosperity. Together, we can achieve this vision. Together, we can secure our sea for the benefit of not just Nigeria, but for all nations relying on a critical water of all of it.
Mutawalli said the efforts emplaced by Navy to organize the exercise, which he said was aimed at ridding the country's maritime environment of crimes in all ramifications, was impressive. Hence, the minister said he would ensure maximum support for the Navy to enable it carry out its mandate.
I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Chief of Naval Staff for his visionary leadership in driving positive transformation and strengthening the Nigerian Navy's operational readiness. Through his strategic direction, innovative thinking, and emphasis on protection development, the Nigerian Navy has witnessed significant advancement in its operational capability, training, and overall effectiveness. It is my honor and privilege to flag off the Chief of Naval Staff Annual Sea Exercise 2023, codenamed Exercise Injekwa Oshimi.
Thank you very much, sir.
Fair winds and following seas. Thank you, and onward together.
After the special formation for taking of a memorable photograph on board the ship, the minister was taken on tour of the landing ship Transport Nigerian Navy ship NNS Kada, considered to be the pride of the Navy. Understanding the regular surveillance of Nigerian waters is imperative. The Nigerian Navy ensures that its officers and personnel possess the necessary training and up-to-date experiences, enabling them to execute their national duties with unwavering efficiency and effectiveness at sea. Nchekwa Oshimiri, Chief of the Naval Staff Annual Sea Inspection CASI 2023, no doubt will achieve these objectives. As the Nigerian Navy ships take their turns according to seniority sailing to the Atlantic Ocean, the sea, which may once be a source of trepidation and uncertainty, will now serve as a symbol of strength, protection, unity and economic growth for Nigeria.
Chief of Naval Staff Volleyball Team CNS Spikers emerged champions of the 2023 Nigeria Volleyball Premier League in the women's categories. The CNS Spikers came from behind to beat Nigerian Security and Civil Defense NSCDC team 3-1, 18-25, 25-19, 25-18, 25-17 in the final league match played at the indoor hall of Moshood Abiola National Stadium in Abuja. CNS Spikers earlier defeated Chief of Army Staff Spikers 3-0, 25-20, 25-22, 25-23 in the women's match in Abuja. CNS Spikers won the 2022 National Division 1 Volleyball League unbeaten and have been crowned champions of the 2023 Nigeria Volleyball Premier League. The coordinator of the team, Commodore Mohammed Moyi, expressed delight in the victory. On Tuesday, 28 November 2023, the Chief of the Naval Staff Spikers volleyball teams, who emerged winners at the Nigeria Volleyball Division 1 Championship and Premiership League 2023, respectively, were at the Naval Headquarters for the presentation of their trophies. The Armed Forces of Nigeria Wrestling Team arrived Baku for the 36th World Military Wrestling Championship, holding from 27th November to 3rd December 2023. The head of delegation is Air Vice Marshal Abidemi Timothy Makwe, and it comprises 10 skilled wrestlers, a coach, and support staff. The Commander Nigerian Navy Ship Pathfinder, Commodore DOC Igbo, flagged off free medical rhapsody at Opobo Town, Rivers State on Saturday 25th November 2023. It featured blood pressure check, blood sugar check, hepatitis B screening, hepatitis C screening, HIV screening, malaria test, urine test, insecticide-treated nets distribution, free recommended glasses, vaccinations for children, free eye examination, free consultations, health education, free medical distribution. The Chairman Senate Committee on Navy, Senator Benga Daniel, and members of the committee on Monday, 20th November 2023, paid a courtesy visit to the Western Naval Command. He was received by the Flag Officer Commanding Western Naval Command, Rear Admiral M.B. Hassan, in the company of the Commander Western Fleet, Commodore V.D. Chuji, and Commander Nigerian Navy Ship Beecroft, Commodore K.O. Oguntuga. On Tuesday, 21st November 2023, Honorable Dr. Asabe Vilta Bashir, the Director General, Chief Executive Officer, Mariam Babangida National Center for Women Development, was at the Naval Headquarters on a courtesy visit. On the same day, Mercy's D-Click Construct Limited were also at the Naval Headquarters, Abuja, on a courtesy visit. Considering the maritime environment's dual role as the resource reservoir and the medium for naval transport in the country, it is crucial to protect and ensure the sustainable utilization of these assets. This is essential to propel national prosperity that align with Nigeria's ambition for a flourishing blue economy. The government alone cannot shoulder this vital responsibility effectively without the collaboration of all. Hence, through a unified sense of purpose, we can ensure a more secured, resilient and prosperous Nigeria for us all. Nigerian Navy in Focus for this week ends at this junction. Thanks for joining us for this enlightening maritime exploration. I am Oluwatoyosi Awotunde. See you next week. Onward together.